Hello everyone, welcome back to Walls of WoCCLP1, and I should probably get my cursor off the recording part. We are on day 1 inside the bunker, level 108, and as I mentioned last time, I think it's safe to assume that this is a... Sorry, I just got done eating dinner and something's stuck in my throat. This is a reference to Day 0 to the bunker from, I think, Rock Gamma by Rock Jinru from a couple years ago. Really fun level if you haven't played it before. If you haven't played it before, then I'm not sure why you haven't. Okay, we got an invisible wall. And very particular wall layout here. Apparently it allowed for a nail setup. That's interesting. Okay, so if I collect, if I do that, okay, cool. And then there's chips under the blocks as well. Okay, so I can't collect that chip down there until I open those traps to get rid of the key. Okay, so I think it's safe to assume that this goes to this bomb. Alright, let's go down here. What is this level? This has a very strange layout. What's up here? A teleport. Oh, I take it leads to the trap buttons. What about... oh, well, this doesn't lead to anything. Just a dead end with a bunch of blocks. Okay, so what's this Sokoban? Okay, I think I see it. It's not even hard. There we go. Not sure what the hint says, but I can go up through the teleport if I need to. I kind of want to see more of this level before I make a guess on what walls this is. This bottom section reminds me of something, I just don't know what. And what is this? I guess I have to clear the path for this fireball. Is this like an, what's it called? Series of unfortunate caves thing. Okay, so I have to push this here. That has to go down. Okay. Well, I can just do that. Okay, so now I can push blocks down here if I need to. Actually, I can put up 2 more down there if I need to. Let's see. Okay, I think this is courtyard. I think this is courtyard. How do I want to do this? No matter what, it's going to go... oh, there's blocks in that room. Okay, so I take it this doesn't really matter. Okay. So why do I want the fireball in here? I mean, I can already do this right now. Oh. Well, I guess I can use the fireball now. Wait. Oh, there's a thin wall there. Oh, I think I messed this section up. So I wonder how I was supposed to do this room. I think it was symmetrical. Alright, well, my guess is courtyard, so let's go see if it is. All movable blocks have items under them, but pushing them through this teleport isn't recommended. Walls from courtyard. Oh, going up just takes me right here. Oh, okay. I guess that's just there as a precaution that pushing him left through the teleport cooks the level. Okay. So we get this to get rid of that, and then we have to figure out this bottom room. I'm trying to understand what even is the purpose of getting the fireball through this. Unless, if this room was symmetrical, then I did this correct, and you just waste a block no matter what you do. Okay, so I did this first room correctly by doing this. Alright, we will go do the Sokoban now. I like the fact that this is 2 tiles, it's 2 tiles tall, but I like to call it 2 tiles wide, even though that's not correct. Okay. So let's go back and get this. I like that random invisible wall. And I guess the outside is decorated with fire and bombs and stuff, which is appropriate for the name of the level. I know Day Zero had a bunch of random fire and stuff like that. And a pretty cool ending, but that's my doing because of what I made required for that crate competition that I ran. That was a long time ago. Okay, so I think this is correct so far. Okay, so okay, I have some concerns with that setup. Yeah, I have some little bit concerns there. Okay, yeah, it was symmetrical. So you can only get 1 block out of this, I think. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I could have just done that. So what is the purpose of the fireball? Okay. Oh, that's the purpose of the fireball. Alright, well that was a pretty interesting section. I like that. Now, I'm trying to figure out how on earth to do this. I have 2 blocks stuck on this top edge, and Wait, no, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's totally okay. Now the next question I have though is, I'm gonna kind of abuse it and do that. I know that doesn't have a chip under it. I think this one does though. Oh no, that one doesn't. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put you right there. So I think the trick to this is moving a block out of the way for the fireball. And how is this stuck? Oh no, you don't have to do that. There's enough room. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get you going. Thankfully, going into that force floor room isn't going to really... Yeah, it's just going to turn around normally. Alright, finally some new stuff. Okay, so it has to do that. Alright, what do we got here? That's where the exit is, and it's going to require presumably a fireball to get to that. And probably that block as well. I don't even remember what section of this level. Was this the? This has to be the opening to the top section, I think. All right. Well, since there's chips under everything, I have to do that. So now we have to do this. I think these are. Oh, I thought these were invisible. Never mind then. Oh no, this isn't the top. This isn't the room to go to where the secret hint was before. Well, assuming that... Yeah. What am I doing here? What? They're already blown up. I'm confused. So, it's just the one glider? Now, those gliders were like that when I came in here, so that's how they are. That's how they are in the level. But how am I supposed to get those chips unless there's a way to get blocks in here? Which there might be. In fact, there almost has to be. So it doesn't matter which one I use to get this glider to blow up the path to the bomb. I'm just gonna have it do this one. Crap. Thank you, MSCC Logic. That was beyond stupid. Off to yet another fantastic start to this level. I like the way this is flowing, though. Now, Courtyard was... I don't know. I feel like before I joined the community, like one of the levels I heard about quite often was Courtyard by Tom. And I never really understood why, even after it got into CCLP1. I played and I was just kind of like, okay, that was just a level. Like, I didn't really know how to feel about it. Okay, so we're going to use you to do that. I'm not going to push that up. And Courtyard was a good level. It's probably one of the better ones that Tom's designed. Had some nice variety to it, I can say that much. Okay, so I have to do this. This little interaction's kind of cool. I kind of thought that you had to that you were forced to keep a block on this top edge, so you have to move it out of the way before the fireball encountered it, but that's not the case. Okay, so now we can go back in here. We can get both blocks out of this. I like that room with the yellow keys under the blocks. It's not because there's keys under the blocks either. I haven't heard much about that trope that I apparently am known for, but there was a time where I remember that some people remember that the most about my level design. Okay. Okay, so we can do this right. So yeah, they start off like that, just to confirm. Alright. We'll have you go to this bomb like I had wanted. So you must be able to bring blocks up through this. There's almost no other way I can think of. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, no. Oh, I just realized. I fell for the obvious. Oh my goodness. I just caught that. Oh gosh. So these two right here with the gliders facing directly towards the bombs. Yeah, you had to do that. I was thinking you had to use blocks to get to those chips. No, you have to use the glider that you have access to hit the trap buttons for you, so you can get the chips behind the traps. I am so dumb for thinking that. Thinking what I thought. Either way, I still screwed up because that bomb is still there. What is this? This is a room. This kind of reminds me of something from... I forget the level. Actually, 2 levels. What was that level called? It was in Walls of CCLP4, and it was like a little section but with tanks. I think it was called Now Till the Moment You Die. And I think I also did this in a JCCLP Rejects level, I think called Fireball Dispensers or something like that. Okay, so that does do that. Okay, so how... Oh, crap. Well, I was already screwed either way, but I see how to do this room now. I think. At least I think I do. This section is cool. I like it. And I'm 20 minutes into the video, I'm still on this level. So, not much progress is being made today. And I did that. I was waiting for... I had a feeling I was going to jump to that gun. Well, some things I can talk about. Certainly more positive things than some of the past topics I've talked about in these videos. First and foremost is I finally went and saw the Detective Pikachu movie. You know, me being the hardcore Pokemon fan that I've been for nearly 20 years, seeing that movie was a must. I didn't go see it like during the midnight release on the first night it came out because I knew it was going to be clustered with people, and I'm not one of those types of people. So I didn't go during the midnight release. I wanted to wait a couple of weeks for kind of the initial hype to die down and such. So I waited, and we went and saw it. Me and my brothers did. And I have to say, like it's kind of weird for me to describe the movie because obviously I'm into Pokemon and such. So people are like, "Oh, you only like it because you're into Pokemon, so of course you're going to like it." I'm generally being serious. Even if you're not into Pokemon or know little to nothing about the franchise, it's a must-see. It's a really good movie. The story was probably one of the best stories I've seen in any movie in a long time. And it's really hard for movies to pull this off well, but one thing the movie did substantially well with was being unpredictable. Like, I did not see the story unraveling the way it did. And no, you don't need to you don't even need to know anything about the game or the franchise to know the story to it. Oh, well, look at that. I guess I have to do that trick I was talking about. Can you even do it? I don't think you can even do it. Alright, well, somehow I messed up this room. That's kind of disappointing. I've been on this level for 23 minutes. I have a timer going this time to know. And I'm making these stupid mistakes. But yeah, definitely go check that movie out if you haven't. Or if you've kind of thought about seeing it, trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not ashamed to say that I did cry when I saw it. It takes a lot for me to cry in a movie. Like, I'm a sensitive person and such, but I'm more sensitive in the sense of getting angry and such than I am emotional. Well, I do get emotional sometimes, but that's besides the point. But yeah, I did shed tears upon seeing it, I'm not going to lie. And that, arguably, yeah, that is the Pokemon fan in me. Like, of course, I did that because I'm into Pokemon, so. One of these days I'll do something Pokemon related on this channel. It's kind of a sin not to. Okay, there, I did it right this time. I think you actually have to start with the bottom block, because if you start with the top, I think the bottom one becomes inaccessible. I just like the way this little section unravels like that. It's just so cool. It's nothing special, mind you, but it's still cool nevertheless. The other thing I can talk about is very recently, and by recently I mean by about a week now, one of my friends on Discord, who's not into CC and stuff like that, gifted me a game that he's been playing for a while now, and okay, something tells me I did this wrong. Yeah, something tells me I did this wrong, because I have to use one to blow up. Oh wait, no, I think this is correct. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so now that I know what to do in this section, it makes it a little bit more interesting. So anyway, he gifted me this game called Foxhole on Steam, and I've been playing it with him the past few days, and it's not. I'm not talking about it as if I'm recommending the game. I'm mostly only playing it because he plays it, and stuff like that. Okay, so I can have you hit this. Okay, so I'm gonna have you go. Okay, kind of like that. All right. Okay, this one's gonna be weird because actually no, it's not. It's not gonna be too bad. I can do this. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, I can just do that. Okay, cool. And there doesn't seem a way. I don't need the glider for anything else really, so I guess I can just have it blow up. Okay. So that is basically ready to go. Now we can do this section. Okay, so I think the trick is I want to push that right away. And then 2 more. Okay, so we got all the chips now. So we can unlock that. And I guess I did do this wrong after all. I thought I had it too. Really? I've just about messed up every room in this level. Every section I've messed up on. Well, normally I would just stop the recording, delete it, and redo it another day, but you know what? If this is the only level I play in this video, so be it. These types of videos are going to come sooner or later, so I might as well just accept the fact that it's probably going to be the case here. 30 minutes later, still on the same level. This isn't even a hard level. I'm just making really dumb mistakes. I think the only thing I haven't messed up on was that Sokoban. But I mean, even this room, and I knew how to do it, I messed up on. Anywho, this Foxhole game, it's basically a war simulator type of game. Yeah, right off the bat, it's not a game I'd normally be into. And to be completely fair, I'm not into it. I am solely playing it just because my friend plays it, which I'd normally be against, but I've been friends with this person for about 5 years now, and he's a pretty important friend of mine. He's been really good to me, been there for me throughout a lot of crap I couldn't even begin to describe the importance he has. He's kind of like the older brother I've never had, since I am the oldest in my family. And I don't know, I feel like I'm not supposed to be the oldest. Like, my mindset, I feel like I should have an older brother of some sorts. But I of course will never logically have that. But I've always felt like throughout my life I needed someone like that. And I've had friends throughout my life, of course, and some of them I felt like they were kind of like brothers to me at one point or another, but life happens, they become distant or I become distant. Mostly in my case, it's me becoming distant. And I don't know, I haven't had a true friend that really stuck it out with me. Oh, I could have done that. I'm a dummy. Okay, so now I have a block for the ending. Note taken. So now I gotta do this section again. Try to do it the same way. But in terms of the game, it's actually pretty fun. Like, I definitely underestimated the funness this game has. The social experience is also really cool too. I've been physically talking to this friend of mine as well, which is the first time I've done so in the amount of time I've been friends with him. And been having a lot of fun doing that, so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing when I am done with this LP and the TS Alpha one that I will eventually get to finishing. Like, once those two are done, I'm more than likely going to just take a break from LPing. It more than likely might be permanent. I don't know. It depends. It really depends on what more occurs in the CC community, which isn't really anything bad per se. It's just I don't know. Anywho, this section right here, though, I absolutely love this section. Like, that, I would love to know the inspiration behind that. Because that's a good section. Alright. And with that, day one inside the bunker is finally completed. Really fun level. I know I took a long time with it, but it was all 100% my fault, messing up the rooms and such like that. That top room played with my expectations like a flute. And that forest floor room with the fireball cloners, I really, really like that section. I can't stress that enough. Very fun level, though. I'm kind of surprised, actually, I'm semi-surprised that the use of the outside space wasn't used for the level. Like, I guess I can kind of understand why, is because it was used for the secret hint in Courtyard itself. So I kind of understand the purpose of closing it off, and the fact that it's called Inside the Bunker, well, you can't go outside the bunker. So maybe there'll be a sequel to this, you know, Day 2, blah blah, the bunker, or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll try making something like that. I don't know, who knows. Very fun level, though. Alright, Chomp and Circumstance. We got sockets everywhere, and walkers, and teeth, and red keys. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. Now, do I have to get rid of these red keys? I'm noticing all these red doors. Okay, so I can't use... Okay, there's a block right here. And I guess I collected a red key under it. Okay, this is a little weird. Ooh, this section's a little weird. I hope I don't have to get rid of these red keys. I'm assuming I keep them. I like the variety this has. It goes from walker to teeth, walker to teeth. Sometimes, well, I had 2 walker sections in a row. Okay, cool. Oh, so okay, I guess I do use them. Oh. Okay, this does have walls, so it's not using the sockets of anything. Okay, so I guess I go this way. That teeth and walker room, though, that's something I did in frantic something in Walls of WoCCLP3. I know some people didn't really care for that level. Ooh. They kind of remind me of Zane's close quarters combat and his rejects, well, ZK ideas. Okay, make a run for it. Oh, you're gonna come up here too? What's down there? Okay, there's a chip. I haven't collected a whole lot of chips, and I've gone around most of the level. Okay, I had a feeling there was a walker on both sides. Okay. I take it there's another walker in here. Yeah. The only thing that kind of sucks about this level is it is linear. So if I die, I have to redo everything. But thankfully the rooms themselves don't seem too hard. Some of them have, but not all of them. Oh, here's the last 6 chips. What is this level? This formation looks weird. These are the only walls I've seen in the whole level, too, aside from the border. Huh, well, I don't even know where the exit is. So let's go find it. I have all the chips, and I still have red keys. Oh, there is more. Okay, good, you can blow up. So I can either have I can have walkers blow up the bombs, or I can get rid of the red keys. I think I'll get rid of the red keys because that sounds funner to do. Yes, funner is definitely a word choice I've used. So if you just come up here, I got lucky with the parody of the teeth. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Okay, I can have the teeth blow up. Come over here. I want to get to the hint. Alright, you go that way. Actually, if I do that, it's guaranteed to stay in that top section. And then likewise with you. Oh hey, look, it actually blew up. So I think I'll just wait on you to get there. Just in case it comes back down. Oh, looks like it actually went up there. Alright, you'll come back, and that's the only bomb I have left. And I can get to the exit without getting rid of these keys. Nice. And get to the hint. So that's a bonus. Hey! So guesses. I have no idea. I should probably start making a list of levels I have yet to encounter because, I mean, I only have, what, 40 levels to pick from? 41, 40? I think it's 40. Let me take a look at this again. Okay, so there's claw machines on the border. Oh, you know what? I think I know what this is. I think this is in the pink. I think so. I think that's what this is. I think it's in the pink. Yep, walls from in the pink. I'm surprised the walls were kept. But hey, you know what? That was a fun level. I love the fact that you have two options to exit. Like, this teleport thing, it's not just for the hint. Like, you can also exit like that too. I really like that. I mean, it probably couldn't have been helped with the space, but still, I absolutely like that option. It's so cool. Very fun level though. I got that on my first try, so I'm very surprised. Alright, Crown Jewels. This looks like a small level, so I guess we'll take it on and wrap up the decade, because I like doing that. Alright, so this was submitted for a crate competition, I believe. I think the block one. And I happen to know, well, that would have been a Cook and Links, but I happen to know that this uses the walls of Mindlock from, well, obviously, WoCCLP1. Yep, walls from Mindlock. And a very interesting looking level. So I think the goal of this is to partial post blocks. Yeah, like that. You have to partial post off these. So you can, I think, blow up the bomb. I actually don't remember the level much. So it was streamed by the one who ran the competition, which I think was Jeffrey. And oh no, I can partial pulse up into the teleport if I play my cards right. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. We'll do that. Okay, so now I have access to all these, and I have suction boots for some reason. I don't know if I actually need them though. Okay, so I can do that. And I actually almost have this solved. Oh, I think this is where the suction boots come in. I think. Wait, no. Okay, if I do that, No? Let's try that. Let's try that instead. What should I do here? Should I push this all the way? Okay, so no, I can't do that. Okay, let me use the suction boots to do that, I guess. I thought I had this. This is a really clever way to use these walls. They're very minimal, but I like the way they're used. Okay, so I need a way well, I guess I could have done that, but that just cooks the level now. Okay. Okay, so now we're back onto this, and you can't blow that bomb up, so you do have to partial post up into the teleport. That's what the suction boots are for. So you can't. So I was screwed up once I collected them. I was screwed. Okay, so I have to set this up without using the suction boots. This should be easier. That's easier said than done, though. So I'm thinking with the teleports in mind and their locations. So if I were... I think I want to set this one up last. I think this is the one I have to set up last, because that's the one I always come through, no matter what direction upwards I go through. Or no matter which teleport I go up through, I always go through this one. So, I think setting this one up to the left is okay. I think. Because I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do this. On the other hand, if I set this one up last, let me set up this one first, just to see how it plays out. Because this might be the one I have to do. Okay, so let me do this. No, not that. Let me do this. Okay. No, because I didn't go down through this one. Okay, so let me set that one up then. Actually, no. Hmm. Let me start over. I think I have. I think I have an idea. Okay, I think I have an idea. So I have 3 blocks. If I set this up now, so pushing this down will have it go down to here. Okay, so if I do that and leave it like that, then I can go down right here. But then this is, okay, so that's how it is. Alright, so that's not correct. It was worth a shot. Okay. So how do I do this? How do I do this? I want to get this solved before this hits an hour. I have 8 minutes left. That's not even including an outro. Because those are absolutely necessary. Okay, so I have to... Okay, I think if I do this and then push this down, but leave it like right there, and then do that. I'm almost there. Oh, well, that screws it too. I keep forgetting it goes down that teleport. I keep forgetting it goes down that teleport. Okay. So I always come down through this one. If this isn't blocked, or if this is blocked, I will come down that one. I know for a fact I can't partial post this. That's a dead giveaway, because you can't really do that in... Well, you can... No, you can't. You'll die that way. So, I think this has to be covered up for the time being. So, let me leave it like that for now. Okay, so next, if I push a block... Okay, I think I want to get rid of this. This top block right here. This is so weird. I don't remember the solution to this. I never really even watched that stream, for the record. I mean, I did for a little bit. I think I left because I think I had work or something. I have to get this block down somehow. And I thought I had a way to do it. Okay, let me do this. Not that. Let me do this. That way I push, then I push this up. Okay. I think the trick to this is I have to kind of make him go in circles in a weird sort of way. Because you can go left and right through the teleports all you want. Not that. Let me do this. And then do that. I still can't. I have to push it. I have to go down. And the window goes inactive. Okay, that's set up again. But setting it up, that you screwed the level that way though. Yeah, you screwed the level this way because you can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. I can set that up without having to do other partial posts. Okay, that makes things a little more clearer now. Okay, so now that you're down there, there we go. We got it, finally. Whew. Crown Jewels is done, right before the hour mark. That was very satisfying to finally figure it out. Like that breakthrough of realizing you only need to block that off to partial post. That was very cool. I like the way that unraveled. And I just like to point out, look at this ending aesthetic. Like, it's just so perfect. Like, each corner is gravel. The thieves are kind of hexagonally symmetric. The exit's in the middle, of course. You got the two blocks and stuff like that. The hint's still in view. The bomb. Very beautiful looking level. And the space is... Again, I applaud the use of the space here. Like, it's very well executed. Very fun level. I'd love to see this in WoCCLP5. Nice little puzzle. I loved it. Alright, guys. We are going to end it off here on Sewer or Later, which is the name of a Crash Bandicoot 2 level, which is interesting. And I take it this is the walls of the sewers, which is very appropriate. So, until next time, thanks for watching. I apologize for the long video and all the screw-ups I've made here and there. I hope it was enjoyable, though. And right at an hour, we'll see you later.